There's going to be 2 lunar eclipses that are visible from Toledo in the coming years.
We will be eclipse-free the rest of this year, but a blood red moon returns in 2026.
The first is on March 3rd, 2026. That's a full total lunar eclipse. And so the moon will turn that blood red color as it moves into the shadow of the Earth. And then there will be another one a few months later in August, at the end of August 2026. That one's not going to be completely full, but it will get close. And so you'll see the moon get a little bit dimmer and it might get a little bit of a red hue. But the one you really want to look for is that March 2026 one.
Okay. Meanwhile, the next total solar eclipse locally will be in 2099. And it'll be a while before we just get a part of the sun covered by the moon.
The next good partial solar eclipse in Toledo is January 14th, 2029. So it's really far off, but it is not going to look like what we saw last year in April, right? It's going to be just partially covered. Something like 50% of the sun will be covered. And so if you recall, when it was 50% covered in Toledo a year ago, you probably didn't even notice that it was an eclipse going on.
There is not a total solar eclipse on Earth this year, but Europe will have one next year.
There will be 2 total solar eclipses coming up in the world. The first is in August 12th, 2026. This one's a little bit hard to see. You will not see it in Toledo. We are not under the path of totality. It sort of sweeps over the eastern side of Greenland and then into the sort of ocean, and then it kind of clips Spain and Portugal, but it's a really short one, and that's not really the one you want to travel for.
World eclipse chasers are very excited for 2027.
The real show is on August 2nd, 2027, when a total eclipse of the sun will occur, and the path sweeps over northern Africa. In particular, it goes through Luxor, Egypt, where the weather is generally pretty clear, so you've got a high probability of seeing it, and it's an extremely long eclipse. It's over 6 minutes long.
The maximum length of totality is 6 minutes and 23 seconds. The next time any place in the world has a total solar eclipse that long will be in the year 2114. I'm meteorologist Ross Selleck, and that is Spacing Out.